Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode on the Fractured SMP. I'm still getting used to that one. Today, we are doing another event where it is a court case to decide the fate of what will happen to the natural area of the Nether. So, everyone, we're just gonna move straight on over to the courtroom. So please join me in the end.
Oh, in the end.
In the end.
The end. Is it in the end because that's where the first ever court case was, or is that just coincidental?
Well, the first one was in the overworld.
Right. No, I mean, like, it was about the end, I think.
True. I guess. Jen, you're going the wrong way.
Was that intentional, or did that just happen?
It just happened.
I'm gonna die. I'm getting jumped by bad guys.
Come with me. Oh gosh.
No. Well.
Oh, he's gone.
Alright, so follow me. We are going to be heading to the Tower of Judgment.
Okay, cool.
Tower of Judgment? Oh my god. That is, pretty tall.
Alright.
I'll see you guys there.
So, you're going to stand on the command block and press the button.
Bro, I'm looking into my inventory.
Oh, hi, Enderman. So you can move out of the way so I don't stab you.
Whoa.
Thank you.
Alright, Evan, your turn to go to the Tower of Judgment.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Man.
I'm lost. I don't know where I am. Help me.
Excuse me?
I did not expect there to be so much death in
I don't know what's going on. I'm still
Okay, why are you... Okay.
Psychic, I need some of my stuff.
How many Endermen did you piss off, Evan?
Well, because I'm stabbing them. I'm also
Where's
still
the rest
looking
of my
in that direction.
stuff?
Sorry.
It should be in your inventory.
Sorry, Jen.
I didn't get all of it from my
I think
grave.
Jen ran
Someone must have
past
picked it up.
I
Oh,
think Jen ran past some of your stuff.
It came into my inventory for some reason.
okay.
Okay.
Now that everyone's calmed down, everyone should stand on the command block.
I'm not calmed down. What? I died for no reason and now I don't have my effects.
Wait.
Oh shoot, I also don't have my effect. I'll get them later.
There you go. And you should be sent to the courtroom.
Ah, my goodness.
Oh really? Because I went up and I fell right back down.
Whoa. Oh my god. Throwback.
Well then.
Go up,
Here,
and then you're here.
Woohoo!
Oh no, why? Okay. Oh, no one pick up the paper. No one pick up any of the paper. In this one, you get points if you're able to, by the end, guess the other person's challenge. Okay? Now, we all have our seats. Some of us are in the right ones or not. Before I press the button to dispense the challenge, you can choose which seat you stand in. And I don't know which one is in which one, okay? So it's completely random. So everyone stand up, and then everyone can quickly pick which seat they want to sit in. But then once we actually start, you're going to go to your correct seat. Does that make sense?
Wait, what? Huh? Sorry.
I choose this seat.
I swear to God, Psychic, if you put me in the orange one.
Am I in my correct seat?
You're not, but right now we're just picking challenges. So,
Okay.
I guess I will pick this nice green one.
I'm just
So
gonna
if I
pick this one.
do this, everyone should get a challenge.
So is my stuff just gone? Reduced to atoms?
We can find it later.
There's a grammatical error in here.
Okay. Your challenge is down here.
Yes.
Oh, mine is?
Here's yours.
Where'd mine go?
Thank you.
I'm not
It's
seeing
the
it.
Did it go into your
I got
inventory?
mine.
What?
Did it go into your inventory?
Nope. I don't got paper in here.
Oh, that one didn't have paper.
What?
Do you want one or two?
You sit in the only one that doesn't have a
Two.
stone.
Two? Okay, here you go. And then I'll just pick up these extra ones and then throw them away. Okay, which one? Okay, I had...
Oh god, this one's gonna be hard.
This one. This is the one I had. Okay, so does everyone have a challenge?
Yes.
Okay, I don't... Okay, does anyone not understand their challenge?
I've got it.
I think I got it.
Mine's
All
pretty
right,
simple.
now everyone go to their seat. Inky, yours is the blue one because the ocean.
Right.
Trout,
That makes
Savannah has the pink one, so you're one over. Jen, you have this
Got it.
black one, and then Evan, you have the orange one.
I'm stuck.
And when you before you escape your seat, make sure you open the trap door.
Help me! I am under the water.
Okay. For future reference, everyone's color, their color is based off the map. So if you ever have confusion, just check it. Okay, so Hello everyone and welcome to the first trial. I am going to turn down the beacon noises. Where is... That's not it.
I like how one side of the room is like really packed and the other side is just completely empty.
True, we're all like on this side. Well, there are going to be multiple trials held here. There's going to be more than one this time.
Nice.
So,
All right.
I now bring this court to session. I bring it to order. We are going to be deciding what happens to the natural parts of the Nether. So, what this means is, for our normal island, and you cannot use anything off the island. However, with the Nether, people have been debating what of that should be used. Now, who wants to go first?
Me.
You do? Alright, please take the floor while I set up this. So, yeah, okay, so I have shaders, and so now the whole room is your color because you have the floor. So, Hurt Trap, you may begin whenever you're ready.
Chad can't have it all. Not fair. Enough said.
Well, we're not saying he should have it all. we're saying should anyone in general be allowed to use the natural Nether? Because we're not allowing any of the natural overworld that spawned to be used.
Well, okay, yeah, it's only fair that the person who owns the Nether gets to keep the Nether, because that's the whole point of owning a single biome.
More room than the rest of us. Not fair.
So, do you want to use the natural Nether or not?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Is that all you had to say? Alright, who wants to go next?
Enough said.
Clap, clap.
I could go next.
Alright, Inky, you are up next.
Alright. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, it's clear that this server has, it's in need of some help. You could say that help is wanted. Now, let's say, for example, you're not satisfied with your gear, and you want to go into the pit that is called the Nether to fetch some netherite.
Okay.
Should you be allowed to? That is the question. Because the natural Nether is going to be where the netherite is found. Now, according to B72 of the logs in our constitution that I totally know about, and
Did you say B72?
yes, Article B72.
B72 sounds like something else that I know of.
Hey, it's coincidence. Listen, there's no, there's, yeah, don't worry about it.
No correlation to that bad story.
Yeah, I drafted it out. Yeah.
All right, go on.
So, according to Article B72, people suck.
I fully agree! I fully agree!
I say we should applaud Enki right now.
Alright, and, you know, the thing about that, you know, I'm very calm and collected. Yes, thank you. Listen, if we allow people to just go looking for netherite, not only does it lose its status as a commodity, but it allows certain players who spend all their time on Minecraft to get an unfair advantage against the rest of the populace.
But then, Inky, I can make a store that sells it for, like, I can have a monopoly.
Do not bring capitalism into this server.
You're using a monopoly as a point forward?
Yeah, like, what's wrong with just having, like, an infinite stock of stuff, you know?
Listen, as soon as It's not convenient for the rest of us because the rest of us are out of stock for netherite. We don't have those.
Okay.
Now,
just get better then.
But if we allow everyone into the nether, then everyone can go into the nether, and therefore Psychic won't be able to monopolize on all of it, so we should open the nether.
Or, nobody goes into the nether and the problem is solved.
But the nether is like a regular part of Minecraft. If we seal off the nether from everybody except Chad, who has his own section of the nether, then we're just removing a part of the game that should be fair for everybody.
What if I were to say the same about a mesa? You know, I should be entitled to a mesa biome. That's part of Minecraft.
There are certain items and objects that can only be found in certain biomes, and by sealing off the nether, you are preventing people from getting those items that are only in those biomes.
Yeah, like
exactly.
Inky, what if I?
Yes, that is the point of having each of us own a biome.
Inky.
See, if Chad wants to monopolize netherite because it is found in his biome, just like sand would be for the desert, then I say let him.
What if I really need like quartz for my base that I'm building? You know, the big base I'm building.
Right.
What, shouldn't I be able to go in and get some?
I see this as an opportunity for opening commerce.
Inky, but what if I don't have the diamonds to pay for something I can just get myself? Like, do you realize how big my base is?
Yes, I do. Now, I'll pose another question to you. How would you feel if I walked into your biome and started mining emeralds, for example?
Inky, do you realize how useless emeralds are? I wouldn't care.
Yes, but that's not it's the principle of it, you know?
Well, would you talk to me first about mining emerald?
Not under the assumption that we're having this for the, like, quartz in the nether, because if anyone is just able to access the nether, then it nullifies any potential significant use that Chad could have for it. It basically turns his home biome into everyone's common ground, and therefore what would be the point of him having a biome at all?
What about travel? It is a lot faster to travel in the nether than it is over land.
Oh, trust me.
Opening that part.
So, fun fact, because I made a passage on the nether roof. I had to break a lot of bedrock in survival, which took a few hours because guess what? The not natural nether has a higher roof than the normal nether, so there's just no room on top to build a nice thing. So
you don't have to build it on top.
Well, it's
the nether highway I had in the past servers wasn't even on top. It was just a clear pathway.
True.
From one place to another, and it made traveling.
But do you realize how long it would take to construct that and make it look nice in the nether?
It would give us a purpose to be on the server and something to work on.
Keep in mind that the map available to us is not especially massive.
That's fair.
Because I think you would have to really do the math when creating another highway, because you can overshoot very easily and end up in out-of-bounds territory as is.
Well, no, what you would do is you would create nether portals on both sides and then create a path to link them.
I suppose.
That's what I've done.
Okay, well, what I would say in that case is that would have to be a negotiation with Chad, just like any other construction or passage through someone else's biome.
That's fair.
Yeah!
Thank you. Let's see. Do I have anything else to say? Well...
Do you? So you're against the nether?
I am against the natural nether.
Okay. By the way...
If anyone is to have access to the natural nether, it should be Chad and Chad alone, for it is his biome.
Okay. By the way,
yeah!
I didn't mention this before, but if you have, let's say, a challenge that you either have to do something or you can't do something, it still applies just for the whole event while we're just sitting here and while someone else is talking. Mm-hmm. But I think Inky is done. So,
I was under a misunderstanding. May I go again?
Yes, you may. Let me just fix the lights real quick. Okay.
Take a step closer to the front, please.
Chad's area should be protected. I am against the natural nether.
So we got a change of a vote. Okay. Alright. Since I'm very bad at reading, does someone want to read one of the votes that were already given?
I can.
Okay. Here, I guess this first one. I think it's Kojil's.
Okay. Let me just pop up and grab it. Okay.
Wait, you stand in the middle. Stand in the middle so everyone can see you.
Oh, okay. Let me get up then. Okay. I believe the decision ultimately resides with the tenant of the Nether Plane.
Is that all it says?
That's all it says.
Alright.
So the person who owns the Nether should be the one who makes that choice.
Well, then here's a proposition from Chad.
Alright, Chad says, it has come to my attention that there will be a court case held about what we should do about the natural nether. With the nether region being my home, I believe my thoughts on the matter should be heavily considered. I am willing to allow for natural nether to be available to all. However, this should come at a price. The nether is my home, therefore all the resources and natural materials found there should belong to me. However, I acknowledge that the nether holds some valuable resources that can be beneficial for many of you. So instead of giving myself a monopoly of the materials, I will allow you to enter the nether so long as you meet this requirement. I get 50% of all materials obtained in the nether. This means I get 50% of each individual block, potion, and ingot, regardless of how high or low its value is. These items will be placed directly in the toll box, which will be placed on the natural side of the portal. I know this may seem like a steep price, but it only seems fair. But in considering that I am allowing you to do, you all to enter my home and take my resources, this is my region, my home, and it pains me to think that any of you would even consider taking these things from me. Understand that I'm considering you all as well in the making of this proposition. I'm not going to be selfish. Going about my plan will benefit everyone. Again, I hope that you take my viewpoint on the matter with extra consideration. So basically, he wants to monopolize the nether.
What a prankster.
I like that guy.
I have my thoughts, but I'll save them. Evan, do you want to go next?
Evan? Evan?
Evan?
Impulsive Evan! Come on! I think he's considering.
I think 37 shut down. I think he's rebooting into 38.
Alright, I guess while it's going, you know what, Inky, since he's your teammate, why don't you read Jay's vote for the class?
Okay. Shoot, my inventory. Let me find something to drop. Coal. Boom. There we go. Let's look at this. Alright, let's look. It's JP. Oh no, I picked up the coal again. There's the coal. Alright. March 3rd, 2024. This note is to be a record of the vote for nether rights unto the people of the Fractured SMP. I, JPig, hereby cast my vote as a yes for being able to mine the natural nether. I would like to state that this decision was made in full sound state of mind. This decision was not forced upon me in any way, shape, or form by another player. Signed, respectfully, JPig of Drafty Desert. I'll have to talk to him about this. This is not...
This is not what I agree with.
This is not...
Evan, are you ready to go yet? Is Evan muted? Is he just muted?
I think he's dead. I think he has died at the wheel.
Let me see.
Dang.
He's not muted.
Okay, I think what Chad said makes sense if he puts us all in debt.
Do you want to stand in the middle?
That's like that relative. That what Chad says kind of makes sense to me. I think that if we were to use the natural nether, that he should be allowed to take much of what we take because it is his territory. However, the natural nether, that makes sense, except for the fact that the natural nether is not technically part of his domain, only his area specifically of the nether.
Fair.
I think.
I guess it would be like, if, Inky was like, you can't, like, if Inky told me I couldn't, if I went to the opposite side of my biome, by the ocean, because, it's an island, and I mined some of the sand at the bottom of the ocean, would Inky have a right to take some of those, even though it's in my area, technically? Like, does he...
If I were to dig out deep darkness under all y'all's bases.
Yeah, would Jen have to pay off some of that stuff?
Exactly.
No, but I would say if we dug down in our space, would you get taxed if we went to Deep Dark?
That's fair.
Jen, if I went mining in my area and got some diamonds, if they were in, underground, would you lay claim to those diamonds?
No, I would not.
There you have it.
Well, I think
and
this
then
is a
get
matter
off the roof.
Given how rare some of the resources are, how are you going to be able to split a single netherite bar?
You're supposed to be talking.
Fun up here.
You're supposed to be down here.
Trees and trade, Jen.
We all have to look up to Evan.
Oh my gosh.
I cannot see Evan anymore.
Alright.
See, my issue is the natural nether is not considered part of the nether where Chad lives. That's correct. Just like how the ocean on the other side of the island is not considered Inky's ocean.
Because it's not custom.
It's not custom. It's not part of his custom area. Hello, Evan.
So that
Evan,
prompts another question.
Very sad.
That prompts another question.
Okay, what's the question?
If we're operating on that logic for the ocean and the nether, then what's stopping us from going out into the naturally generated world and taking from our biome? Like, what's stopping me from going out into a portal, show up on the other side of the world, and just get a bunch more ocean treasure?
I can tell you, because if you tried that, the world border would just shank you instantly.
Exactly.
That's what's stopping you.
I tested that, and even with my high regeneration, it started taking down hearts really fast. So you can't get past that border without
even if you could get past the border, you can't mine anything outside the border. That's
exactly.
Okay,
so let's blocks on the outside.
My argument is a matter of principle. We don't have to be playing hide and seek with find the point, find the logic. No. Here's the thing. If that's the case, we should be operating on the same principles and the same logic. So, if everything else under that assumption is banned, then should we just close the natural nether completely?
But then that would stop Chad from being in his own zone.
Well, he still gets the.
Well, I'm being stopped from being in my own zone if
how would we prevent people from going outside of Chad's area? Do we just put a giant bedrock barrier?
There already is almost a giant bedrock barrier surrounding it. I would just have to
and if a world border would be placed in the nether as well.
I don't know if I can do that.
I feel like if you place a world border in the nether, it'll place a world border in the overworld and will lock people out of their own place.
Well, I'm not. That's an assumption. We don't know how it works, really.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright. So, Evan, you never really said, what is are you for or against? Evan, just look at me.
Evan turned into a microwave.
Either nod or shake your head. Yes or no. Are you for or against?
Against what? You're going to
No,
want to specify.
you're against the natural nether? Okay. I guess before I forget again, I should read off what Vault has told me. His opinion. So, Vault has DM'd me saying the following. I am not going to be able to drop a book in 50-50 whether I'll be up in time, but my stance is that the natural nether should be fair game, otherwise, by the same logic, we can't get water from any ocean without violating Inky's property. Like, we can't even...
Because when you have an area as expansive as the nether, and
Right.
as expansive as the ocean or the plains, where do you draw that line?
Well,
Is it
that's why
when-
we're here. That's why we're here.
Yeah, no, I'm stating that. Do you draw the line when the name changes at the bottom corner? If you take one step out of the ocean on one of the sides, and the little biome name on the bottom corner changes to where it doesn't say ocean anymore, is that still, digging in Inky's territory?
Yes.
It's different when you have the smaller biomes that are in their own places, because that's kind of obvious. You can tell where the mountains or the savanna or the dark forest ends. It's very visible. But where somewhere like the nether or the ocean, there's too much space. You can't really tell where it ends, where it begins. And if you're going by the name of the biome in the bottom corner, does that, like, if you take one step out of that, is it fair game,
Right. Jen, why don't you take the floor? Why don't it be your turn?
All right. Yeah. Hold
Open
on.
the trapdoor and then get out.
I'm having problems. Give me a second. I'm having a senior moment. All right. I don't think that the nether should be opened to the public.
You don't. Okay.
I feel like that would just lead people to rush to the end game. Everyone get netherite armor, getting materials that could put you ahead of other people, and it would just kind of ruin the whole point of playing the game. I've stated this from the start. I think that the challenge of this world is having that limited resources, forcing you to create alliances, forcing you to work together with people, not just to get their perks, but also to get resources, to trade, to barter, to just it forces teamwork, and opening the natural nether, I feel like, would stop that teamwork. The biggest issue that I have with it, though, is that Chad is never on. I don't think I've seen Chad on a single time while I'm on, and so it's I don't know Chad very well. I can't just message Chad and say, hey, can I dig in the nether? And so that barrier to entry feels like it would be more difficult for people who are on a different time. Yeah. It would be difficult to ask for permission. So I understand why Chad said the whole 50%, but how do you split a netherite bar in half?
You'd probably have to split the scraps first and then make a netherite bar out of your half.
I guess.
What if you get one ancient debris?
Right. When you only have one of an item, how do you split that in half?
Do you have to find one more?
I'd say so. Because rarely, if ever, I can't imagine why you would go into the nether just to find one ancient debris, because you can't do anything with that.
Well, a lot of times when I find ancient debris, I'm not even looking for it. I'm just digging around, and then I just happen to find it.
Right. So you'd have to find another and give one so you can keep the one you found.
I guess. And you can't leave the nether until you do?
Well, I'm sure that would be up for Chad to decide.
But will Chad decide?
Probably. We could talk to him.
I guess. Well, in that case, if Chad is just going to use us as free labor, I say open the nether. Because that doesn't... I understand it seems fair that if you're going into his area, but at that point, we just become a netherite farm. Chad could just sit there and do nothing and do no mining, and because of our drive to want to better our armor or better our tools, we'll do all the work for him. Does that sound fair?
Yes.
Not really. I mean,
Yes, it does.
I mean, I went mining. I went mining the other day. That was my last video. I went mining. You know, I did the work. I didn't give Jen any of it, even though.
Yeah.
I think. Again, this, going back to what you said, if we have the ability to freely mine in the natural nether, then that defeats a large purpose of the server.
But the thing is, Inky, the thing is, you're acting. I feel like you're acting like the Nether has all of these. Literally, what like the Nether has: netherrack, quartz, gold, netherite, and that's basically it. That's like 4 useful items. Not even netherrack useful.
Source of gold.
Yeah, it's not even a good source of gold.
Because you get gold nuggets.
And okay, out of curiosity, who here goes after netherite after they've already upgraded all their tools? Like goes after a huge bunch of netherite after they've already upgraded. Who? Anyone here? No, because no one wants to.
Exactly.
No, it's mostly because I never upgrade all my tools.
Yeah.
What about piglin trading?
Is that even worth it? Like, is it like they didn't even give that much good stuff?
That's fair. I mean, if we were still looking for the end portal, that would be a different thing. But
like the difference between the overworld and the Nether is the Nether doesn't have that much good stuff, you know? like literally the only use thing I could ever think to go down there for quartz and like netherite once.
Good. So then there shouldn't be an issue with letting Chad have ownership of it if there's not much use for it anyway.
Well, I could counter since there's not much use for it. Why limit it? You know, if it doesn't really matter.
Well, if it doesn't really matter, then I think we should fall back on the principles of the server and the biome order.
Oh, then again, Psychic, if we
I can't take you seriously with the face on. Just like a big it looks like a big frowny face. It looks like a big frowny face.
I didn't realize you still had that on.
I can only imagine you go like, because like there's a big frowny face.
If we do open the Nether, then what does Chad have to bargain with?
Well,
why form an alliance?
Because I think the custom Nether has a lot of worth.
I guess there are cool areas with spawners in them.
Yeah, like he would still have full ownership.
Is that an entire? I don't know. That just seems like it's limiting the potential of his biome.
He already has like the strongest biome because it's first of all it's the biggest. Second of all, he technically has multiple biomes because he has like the warped forest, the crimson forest.
Right.
The bastions, the nether forest.
It comes down to, do we close off the natural nether?
That's why we're here, yeah.
And I say yes. I think I am against the natural nether.
But I'm also against the idea of someone hoarding all the a lot of resources for themselves and forcing other people to do their labor.
Okay. If the natural nether is closed, then that takes away a lot of that. Because Chad's area is very small. You're not going to be able, It's basically saying no to netherite, and that is a decision I'm willing to come to.
But
Well, there's already people on the server at netherite anyway, so. Well, wait.
We could have a confiscation
lost
order.
it.
he did lose it.
He did lose that armor.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Sega got netherite armor in the first week of the server.
Exactly
And then-
my points
and-
as to why it should be banned.
And then he accidentally
Sega.
dropped it into the void in the end.
Ow.
It's
There we go. That says that. There we go. Problem solved. I'd say we shut it down. Put the slam kapow on it. Friggin', you're not gonna find another friendly face who likes netherite. No,
But
no
Inky-
friends for them.
But Inky, what if I want to jump in lava? What if I want a hot tub? What if? Let's say there's this. Okay, let's say there's this really juicy apple. Okay, and you really want to eat it. It's right there, by the way. It's like right there. Just pretend it's right there. Right
Okay.
there.
Right.
Let's say you really want it, but someone did like no, you can't eat it. But it's like right there. Don't
Psychic.
you want to eat it? Don't you want the apple?
Gotta be
Inky, do you want the apple?
What the frick are you talking about?
Bro is yapping.
My genius is lost on these guys.
Yapping, bro.
How does that relate to any? I'm gonna just assume that's. I'm
You
gonna
not
assume.
learn from the first story in humanity.
Listen, I'm just gonna assume that whatever that was has to do with Psychic's like personalized mission, because that's the only thing that makes sense to me.
Look,
You guys don't understand my genius.
if I want netherite, I'm just gonna mine that block right there. Going for it.
It has been kind of tantalizing, hasn't it?
I think that it should be on a case-by-case basis.
Okay.
What case?
Okay.
You're gonna let some people into the natural nether and some not?
Yeah, let me into the natural nether and no one else.
That
Yeah.
sounds like a wonderful idea.
Okay, Inky. Let me try again. Imagine this is really juicy orange. Okay? And you really want to eat it. You really want to eat it. But so
What is happening now?
I don't know. I don't know.
Alright, Psychic. Imagine there's a really nice friggin' Donkey Kong like banana horde right there. It's right. You can't see it, but you have to pretend it's right there, and you really want it. How does this tie into anything? Yeah, you just really want it. That's how it ties into it.
Alright, I guess it's my turn now. Alright, so I didn't actually see this coming, but let me just turn the lights to the right color. Alright, so as I stand before you all today, there are 4 that are for the Nether and 4 against it.
Wait, actually?
Actually.
Oh my gosh.
Which means I'm the tiebreaker.
Oh no. Somebody
No,
gets.
no.
Show me. Where are the cliffs? I need to jump off them.
The
And
yapper.
I stand by what I believe in, that we should close the natural nether.
Inky.
Yahoo! What?
I like this guy. This guy's cool. This way.
What? I wanna. What's going on?
Right out here.
What are you? What? Whoa! I'm not going
Back
What are you-
up.
what are you
That's
doing?
where I was going before. Here.
Yeah, okay, that's.
Evan, get back here. Evan, get back inside.
I will.
Down,
I just wanna
down,
show you
boy,
what I was
down.
doing. Look, I just
I ain't
entered
messing
over
with
there.
that.
That's how I got
I'm
on the
gonna
roof.
be real. I ain't messing with that. That's the void.
Oh,
I'm not
I'm
about to
locked
lose
out
all my
now.
stuff.
Here we go.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
Pardon me.
I you know, I love playing devil's advocate, but I personally thought from that originally the natural nether should be closed. I don't like. I like if I were to open it, I would say there's a there would be a tax. However, I would think 50% is way too much. That wouldn't fly with
See,
me.
25% makes sense. You know, that's one.
That's what I can-
one debris for every. You know.
Like that would be something I could potentially agree with. But you know, I was like when we first talked about me possibly going to get items for my base from outside, I was told no. So
Exactly.
which makes sense. It's limited resources.
So I think
However-
I'm pretty sure you've mined out the majority of the diamonds in my mine.
I went farther away than your mine. I went through like the mines. Like there weren't many in your area. Like your area was just like gold, coal, and iron.
Yeah.
Ow! I tried to crack my back and somehow I cracked my wrist. Ow!
That is so real.
I don't know how I managed.
My headphones broke. I'm upset.
I think the only reason it's an issue is because there are stuff there that Chad could just take a monopoly over, and I also don't think that's okay.
Chad's not that guy though.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me, you're not that guy.
But I think it could happen. So I propose a compromise. Okay? We leave the natural nether open for one more week.
That's just gonna prompt a metaphorical gold rush for netherite.
I mean, it would get people on the server.
But that wouldn't be for the right reason. I don't
Well,
know.
I think that's a good compromise. We have like one chance for if there's something someone really needs from it, they have a chance.
But that just gives Sega's gonna pull like a four-day all-nighter to get full netherite.
Inky,
That's
Inky,
fair.
Inky, I could close the nether and he would still find a way in to get the netherite and not tell me.
I think this is a bad idea, personally. I think if we're closing it, it should be now. While nobody has much netherite, if any at all. That changes the game. That changes how we all interact with each other. Because if you think about it, even with just one more week, if people make a mad dash for netherite, the damage is already done. It becomes a battle of who is carrying the most netherite, who can hit the hardest, who has the bigger club to hit their opponent with, rather than actual commerce, diplomacy.
Like this?
You like that? Yes, except that is diamond with enchantment, which, back in my day, was the highest you could go. And was still reasonable in
Oh
combat.
my gosh,
whereas-
he's a boomer! He's a boomer!
Yeah, that's right. I'm
Well-
also a fish. What are you gonna do?
There's two fish next to each other.
Yeah,
Fish bros.
yeah, we got the fish boys.
The fact that hurt trout's not in the ocean is a travesty. I will say that.
I was thinking that earlier.
Is there a particular food you're kind of wanting? Like, you want me to go to Euro Palace or Taco Bell or...
Subway sandwich.
Oh, you want Subway?
Yes, please.
Can I have one?
Kind of like the
Can I have
line.
one?
I will not do what I want. Okay.
Can I-
Court case
can I-
sponsored by Taco Bell.
Can I have one? Jen, will you get me something?
I think they go to Subway.
Jen, do I get something?
No, you get nothing.
Wow, ordering for yourself, but not for
Can
the
I have a
class.
steak and cheese on Italian herbs and cheese with a little bit of
I
lettuce and
say
garlic
we
aioli
kill
and mayo?
her.
Oh, everyone charge!
There's your steak.
Good enough.
What?
Good enough.
I know, because everyone can hear me. Message me on Discord what they want, and I'll see if I can get it.
Oh, okay.
I just said my entire order.
And he'll get you something from Subway.
Alright, I want turkey on white with cheese, spinach, and ranch, and that's it.
A foot-long Italian
I'm
BLT.
sorry, ranch on a Subway sandwich?
It's what I'm used to. It's what I always get.
All right, guys, we all need to stand up against psychic in his room.
No, not you are. Listen, Jen. We are not repeating stories. That'd be lazy and stupid. We already did the whole everyone versus psychic.
Oh damn.
When you hit me, does it just make like a snap sound?
I agree. We should
Yeah.
sue Psychic again.
Why do you get like a
Even.
snap sound? Oh, shattered. Shattered 2. What does that mean?
Oh, that's from my
What
Want
that's
to
from
sue
my
Psychic
Warhammer.
again?
Huh?
Want to sue Psychic again?
No.
Maybe.
think we all need to put Sega
Damaged
in
Fish Man?
that 1 week.
Thoughts?
I think we should.
I say I don't think we go. I don't think we should go with the 1 week plan. We're in a court case to decide things here and now.
Hi,
Too
Evan.
psychic?
Yes. Here, have some steak.
Stop it! Stop
Hey,
it!
that's
Stop!
my steak. Give me the steak.
Stop trying to sue me. I would like to not be sued in a server.
Evan.
It's tradition.
That doesn't mean it's good.
Old habits die hard.
Let's go.
Beat him up. Beat him
I
up.
do not like this game.
All right. Do we have any closing statements?
Get him. Evan, can I have my totem back?
Yeah.
No, wait,
Oh.
psychic, are you kidding me? Wait, where'd it go?
Huh.
You can't kill me! You can't kill me!
How can I not kill you? How can I not kill you?
That's just cheating.
How can I not kill you? What is
Kill
this?
my armor! It's my regen, man!
I just got one shot.
My regen's not that good.
Ah,
Will you let me
my
finish?
hearts are going down. My hearts are going down. Don't kill me.
All right. Are we
Are
done here?
Are you done, Jen? Are you done?
Apparently I am.
Not until psychic dies. Is he down? Is he down? Is he down at least even a heart?
No, I'm not. So stop it. Oh my
I'm gonna
gosh.
break your armor.
Can I come back, please?
No, wait, he's got strength!
Just stop.
It's not killing me! It's not knocking me down a single heart!
Can I come back?
Yes. Just give me a second.
Okay. Can you... Did your totem not work? Whoa!
No, I just didn't
wait
have
a
it in my
second.
hand.
Aha! You fool! Oh.
Okay. Now that that's over.
Whoa.
Now that that's over. Oh, where's my
Classic
notebook?
court case.
Oh.
Whoa.
Jen just slash killed me.
Okay, hold on. Let me. I'm sorry.
Assassinations.
Yeah, this is hey.
We're not.
Yeah,
I need to
back
give
to
the.
spawn or
I
what?
was. I was going to give the final. Like, this is what I think. But then 2 people started jumping me.
Ben told me to.
You know,
Look,
Well,
bro,
if-
look.
If Jen told you to jump off a bridge,
We
would you
have-
do
Yes, I would. God damn it.
we have the court. We're an entire. Oh,
it? Okay. I will be there and I will give my final deliberation on the matter.
I'll
Okay.
be back in a second. Don't TP me back.
Oh my gosh, I was gonna. Okay, whatever. Okay.
Alright. I'm gonna get my stuff back. I don't have my armor anymore. I got my own head!
I got Evan head.
I have my own head, guys.
I am the hot shot now.
Psychic.
Ow.
Big
How
head.
did you miss?
my gosh,
I'm right
is that
here, thank
Impulse 738?
I've been plus 738. Oh my
you. I
gosh.
gotta. Guess I can't do that.
Oh my gosh, he's real.
Okay.
38.
We found 38.
Hi.
I had a plan, psychic.
Evan,
Now
look
we
at me.
don't. Now I
Go-
don't have my.
Go
Now
get
I don't
your
have
stuff.
my potion effects. I would have gotten it back.
Okay, I don't care. Go get your stuff.
That's fine.
That was
How did I
fun.
end up over there? All right, whatever.
Okay.
Okay, so
You can have this back.
my
Thank you. Yeah, I lost mine.
my final determination is
Why
that
do you have my head on your? Why do you have my head?
I'm Evan now. So shush.
Oh, I have a headache. Oh, my head feels so big.
Oh my gosh. I think we agreed. I think we're gonna close the Nether.
Yeah.
Effective immediately?
No, open the nether.
Effective immediately, probably.
I love this court. I love when the judge goes guilty, probably.
All right, so now is the time where we have to guess each other's challenges, and if you do it, you get bonus points. Since I know
challenges done
what
now.
the challenges are because I made them, I'm not going to be guessing.
Psychic, are the challenges done now?
Yes, they're done now. So
Okay.
Okay.
everyone has to try to guess what the other person's was.
May I give a guess?
Sure.
Inky, was yours that you had to make FNAF references? Or
Yeah,
did you
there's
just have
no
to
way it
fun?
wasn't.
What are you talking about? What?
Evan, stop it. Stop breaking my courtroom.
Were you just being
I
the
just wanted
cool
to break
frat
your
boy,
chair.
or were you completing your challenge?
You have to.
This is preposterous.
I noticed 4.
You know
I
what?
noticed
What are you
4
talking
of them.
about? No, you don't.
Okay,
No,
first
what?
you said B72. I picked up on that instantly, obviously. Then you said prankster. Then you said friendly face, and then you said where are the cliffs?
He also said help wanted at the start of his thing.
He did? I didn't hear that part.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
said you could say there was some help wanted.
Oh, I think I do remember that actually. But yeah, there's no way. There's no way that wasn't intentional.
That's crazy. I can't believe so many coincidences happened.
So many coincidences.
Inky, what was your Inky? Reveal your challenge.
My challenge was make sure to always make sure to 10 points for every time you could make someone smile by having a nice day.
Get that.
I'm sure that's what it was.
Inky's was 10 points for every
Math reference.
no, Fazbear Frights or Tales from the Pizzaplex title that you can sneak in without getting called out in the moment.
So we got 40, not 50, because I called him out.
Well, there also was one that I set up for him that he got. We're talking about a monopoly of stuff. I was like, what if I have the whole stock? And I set that one up for him so he could get an out of stock reference. Any other guesses? Okay, just the floor is open. Does anyone have a guess for Trouts? It's okay if you're wrong. There's no penalty.
I only got Inkies.
Was it like speak in only like 1 or 2 sentences at a time?
No, it was not.
Was Evan not allowed to speak
That
while
is
a certain
incorrect.
person was on the floor? Okay.
Incorrect.
I think I might know what Trouts is, but does anyone have a guess before I think I know which one he got?
Mine was really hard.
Mine was impossible, and I'm very upset that this was my challenge for this.
I am actually happy that I did mine.
Alright, Trout, which one did you get?
I had, for the whole thing, a max word count of 100 words.
Oh, right, you got that
Every
one.
statement I said, I typed into a word counter, and no joke, landed at 99 words.
Oh, no.
When I
you
came
get
up
the
to
full
you,
points then. You get the full points.
I
then.
noticed you weren't talking. I thought that it had
That's
something
because I
to
hit
do with that.
98, and I sat in dead silence for a long time.
Yeah.
Alright,
I was
Jen.
wondering. I couldn't remember what yours which one it was. If it was either you or Evan who just was not talking.
Evan also didn't talk. I thought, so, one of them that no one got was you can only speak in 5-minute intervals, which means you could speak for 5 minutes and then have to be silent for 5 minutes, but Evan did not get that one because I have it. I had it in my hand. That's not the one I was going with. I just collected the other ones.
Mine
Jen,
was really, really annoying.
What was yours, Evan?
What was yours?
Mine was, if asked a question, your answer must rhyme.
Oh my god! I
That's
remember!
why I went silent whenever you guys asked me something, because I was trying to think of what the hell to say.
So for that one, it was supposed to be like if someone's
You
like,
guys-
like, what do you think?
I did it
Silence
twice,
rhymes
only
with
once
also
out
silent.
loud. I did it once. I did it once out loud, and I replied to Jen with one. But then the rest I was just like, what the hell do I say?
That one was a hard one. It was, I think it was, like, so it'd be like, that'd be like if I was like, oh, what do you think of the sky? Well, I want to die. Stuff like that.
Yeah, I thought of the only one that I could think of was when you were just like, did you figure out your answer yet? And I was like, I think it's okay if we're put into debt. That's all I could think.
You know, I was thinking, haha, that actually kind of rhymed in the
Exactly.
All right.
All I was thinking was, that's a stupid answer. I didn't pick up on that.
I was flash messaging everyone during the court case with just silly things.
Yeah.
Wait, Jen, what was
Can I
yours?
take a guess on what
Mine
yours was?
was-
Jen? Wait, can I
Okay.
guess before you do it?
Oh yeah.
Jen, did you have to like start a fist fight or something? Did you have to start a fight, or did you just do that for fun?
Did that for fun.
Okay,
That's
that's
also
totally valid. I was just curious.
Throughout, I just like, because I'm recording, I was like, I kept opening up chat and just typing my what I was thinking in, and I was just like, what the hell rhymes with this? What do I say? And at a certain point, I was like, guys, I think Inky's challenge is to make FNAF references.
Okay, does anyone have any guess of mine?
I don't know. I don't know.
I gave my only guess.
All right, mine was switch which side you agree with 4 times.
Oh, that.
I was actually thinking that. I actually had that idea. I thought that might have been yours.
I was like, why
I
is she
didn't
so
guess
back
it.
and forth on this?
All right.
Yeah, because you were like so aggressively against at the beginning, and then you got up and you were like, I believe that we should be for it, and then like.
I was
Yeah,
trying to make
confusing.
it. I was trying to make it sound organic. That I wasn't like, switching on a dime. That's what someone said made me switch my mind.
Yeah, at a certain
Yeah.
point, I had an idea. I was like, she's switching her opinion a lot. So I was like, I wonder if like she has to like actually go back and forth. I didn't guess that just now, but like I actually had
It would
that
have been
idea.
funny if mine was actually like I had to disagree with everyone who went up to the stage.
All right. Does anyone
I
have?
have one, or
I do have one.
That's
Do you have?
basically what you did do.
I did have a challenge. Do you guys?
I think also went back and forth.
Was it about the apple
Was
stuff? Like,
yours to piss people off the most?
It
For a
wasn't.
second, I thought it was that Psychic couldn't read anything, because at first he was like, does somebody else want to read the things? And then
No,
he was like, oh,
that-
Inky, do you want to read Jay's thing? Because he is your
Yeah.
partner.
No,
was
that's
it like
That's-
trying to change the subject or something?
it wasn't. That was literally just because like I had to get the lights all set up because I have it so the lights change color depending on who's talking.
In my
Or
mind,
who's-
I was
who's, like, in
thinking
charge?
you had to say the word apple like 4 times or something.
Yeah.
It was not. All right. You guys want to know what it was?
What was
Yes.
it?
Where's the book? Or where's the piece of paper? Oh, there we go. Must make 3 objectively stupid arguments.
Yeah, that makes
Dude,
sense.
I set you up for one of them because I was trying to see if you were just gonna like disagree with me for no reason.
All right. So do you guys want to hear some of the ones that no one picked?
Yeah.
And if there had been more people, I would have allowed trading, but there weren't enough people, I think. So we had have the side you would agree with win. Small 50 points.
Okay.
Can only speak in 5-minute intervals, meaning speak for 5 minutes, silent for 5
Yeah.
minutes.
That's cool.
Accidentally call 4 people the wrong name.
that would have been so
Okay, that would
funny.
have been fun.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna pause here, and Psychic, if you don't mind, it'd be nice if you would cut this out, but like you probably won't, knowing you.
I will.
But,
I have not forgotten to cut something out since like the end of Daybreak, and you guys will not
okay,
let it go.
Anyway,
We have the side you agree with lose for 150 points, sacrifice
Damn.
for points, and then
so did you have to actually agree with it, or could you just defend a side that you disagree with?
you could just defend a side you disagree with.
Okay.
So
So that wouldn't be that hard, I guess.
this one I thought
Just figure out which one people are disagreeing with.
This one I was really sad that no one got. 75 points for subtly insult everyone present once.
That's cool.
And the last
I-
one was 25 points for every lore reference you sneak in.
Okay.
To this server's
I'm happy I
lore.
did not get that one.
So yeah.
Nice.
That
So do I need to like tell you how many points I got for my 100 words max?
how many what does it say on the paper?
It says 200 points.
200 points. And everyone gets 50 participation points.
Mine
Right.
was,
And you also
mine
guessed
was
Inky's right, so it's
100.
another 50 points. I'll update the points later.
Dude, did
Well, how
all
does-
of my except
did
for
I-
B7 too, because it was called out.
Yeah.
Can
Yes.
Do
Can
I get
I-
points for all of those?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Can I get extra
I was thinking about
points
calling you out
for,
for prankster.
Can I get extra points for subtly insulting you during the slash messages?
But yeah, dude, I'm
You-
frustrated. I pulled up and I was so ready to like debate my point, and I had like a whole long speech. like literally, like my book and quill had 8 pages full of stuff that I wanted to say, and then I
Well-
pull it and it's like you're only allowed to use 100 words, and I was like,
Well, that's
because we got here and I was like, my book, I had so much stuff in my book, and then I pulled my notes like 100 words. I was like, I guess I don't need it anymore.
So
Okay.
I
I have a
the
question
thing
about
is,
mine.
uh,
Did I succeed? Because like I didn't answer some questions, but the thing is, your answer must rhyme. But if I don't give an answer, then that doesn't have to rhyme. Does that count? Because I did it twice. So does that do I get the points or no?
I'll give you
I
some
mean,
points because you
Silence,
did.
silence doesn't rhyme with the question.
Yeah.
Yes,
so
but it says your answer has to rhyme.
Right, and your answer was
like,
silence.
Yeah.
That wasn't my answer. I just didn't give an answer.
Silence, right?
Silence is an answer sometimes.
Nothing also doesn't rhyme.
I'll give you half
Okay.
points. How many points does it say on your paper?
50.
I'll give you 25 points. Then.
Okay, I think this should be way more than 50 points because that was hard as hell.
Okay, I'll give you the full points then.
No, you can give me 25. It's fine.